Chris Ferguson, Jordan Kohler coming out of 4. We are green for 50 laps.
Oh, good start for Ferguson here. Ferguson got a good start, but Kohler was able to pull over. He'll look underneath. They're going to drag race down the back chute, but the outside momentum gives Chris Ferguson the early race lead.
Ferguson going to lead us through 3 and 4. Kohler sitting in second at the line. Who's it going to be? Lap 1 goes to Fergie.
Yeah, Fergie trying to make Tommy Tedder look like a genius here. Here comes Ben Watkins. He'll pull underneath of Kohler.
Watkins and Kohler battling tooth and nail down the back chute. Watkins with the upper hand slides in front of Kohler. Coming out of 4, move Ben Watkins into second on lap 2.
Yeah, push Kohler up the racetrack. Jackson tried to take advantage, but could not. Here comes Joyner on the outside. He's leading a charge of Joyner, Mitchell, and Sanders all on the top side, coming off of turn 2. Now here comes Joyner going to work on Jackson.
Joseph Joyner stalking the J1. Joseph going to wash up the track a little bit through 3 and 4. It's still Ferguson. Jackson holding off. Here comes Milliken challenging the 10 car.
Milliken pulls underneath. They'll be door to door. That battle is for 5th as they work off of turn number 2. Joyner going to try to pull back in on Jackson. He'll go to the bottom there. Here comes Zack Mitchell on the outside. Where did we hear that was going to happen?
Yeah, Jack Cofer, your prediction has been good so far. Zack Mitchell working on that one machine of Willie Milliken.
Behind them, Joseph Joyner knowing he's got to go. He's got to go early here at Cherokee.
Joseph Joyner going from the top to the bottom. Here comes that 10 machine at the line. Who's it going to be? It is still Jackson holding off.
Hold on. Got a car around right in front of them. They're able to miss it. Here he'll fire in the Mattman Designs Matt at start zone. He's right there, and he's going to bring the field to green off of turn 4.
Ferguson going to lead us into 1 and 2 yet again. Watkins with a nice shot through 1 and 2. Here comes Joseph Joyner on the high side. Going to drive around Jordan Kohler, going to dive down to the bottom in 3 and 4. Going to challenge at 16.
He said it worked the first time. He'll try it again. It works this time. Put Joyner from 5th to 3rd here on lap number 7 as Kohler goes back to the inside, and he is bringing the 57 of Zack Mitchell from 10th in tow.
Zack Mitchell with a good run in that 57, like you just said. Tiptoeing around the top side, stalking the 114 to Jordan Kohler. Can he get him at the line? Yes, he will. Move Zack Mitchell into 4th.
We got a good one here at Cherokee.
Ferguson going to lead us back to the 5-star bodies. Green flag. We are back underway in this one. And once again, here comes Joyner on the high side.
Here we go. Going to see what he's got coming off of 2. Ferguson better be prepared. We're going to have a battle for the lead here, Hunter.
Ferguson leading Joyner through 3 and 4. Joseph going to slide up the track, try to find something up on the high side. At the line, it is still Chris Ferguson leading Joseph Joyner into 1 and 2.
The fans in Gaffney, South Carolina come to their feet. Half of them pulling for Chris Ferguson. The other half pulling for the flying Floridian, Joseph Joyner. Joyner looks to the inside coming off of turn number 4, but so far it's still Fergie time. They're going to battle here in turn 1. This race isn't over.
Definitely is not over. Ferguson still sitting pretty up front. Joseph Joyner right there. Keep an eye out for that 16 of Ben Watkins. He's running that Joseph Joyner line. I think he saw Joseph go to the top. Said, hey, maybe there's something there. Oh, and we got a little bit of contact for the lead at the line. Who's it going to be? Move Joseph Joyner to the lead.
On lap number 14, the fans are going crazy here as Joyner takes the lead. Man, oh man, what a power move from Joseph Joyner. That month in the Hell Tour in the Midwest has paid off. Here comes Zack Mitchell to the outside. Yes. The fans are cheering Zack Mitchell to their feet as he'll battle for 3rd.
Wow, what a battle for 3rd. Zack Mitchell on the bottom. Ben Watkins on the top. Slide job from Mitchell. Can he make it stick? Yes, he will, exiting 2.
Made it stick. Took the air off of Ben there just for a second. Coming off of turn number 2, it's Joyner, Ferguson, Mitchell, and Watkins here on lap 16. The only question for Zach is he taking care of the tires? His 2 cars slow at turn 3. They're racing right through it, and the yellow flag is out. Oh! He got into him. Man, that is just terrible for Zack Mitchell. Green flag is in the air. Joyner fires in the Mattman Designs Matt at start zone, and we're back underway with 17 laps scored complete. See if Ferguson or now Ben Watkins have got anything for your race leader, Joseph Joyner.
Joyner leading us out of 2 into 3. Ben Watkins now going to get around Chris Ferguson, going to try to make something work. They are bouncing mid-pack. Smith getting a little squirrely. He's going to get into Ivy. Can they both keep it straight? Yes, they will.
Hung together for a brief second there. They were 2 and 3 abreast. What is going on in Cherokee tonight?
I don't know what they put in the water. I don't know if it's the hot temperatures or what. but it is getting interesting here around Gaffney. Keep an eye on that 16. We might see another lead change here in a couple laps.
Yeah, Watkins going to try the outside. He saw Joyner do it earlier. He has shrunk the gap there. 0.3 of a second, the advantage, and now 0.2 up between Joyner and Watkins as Joyner moved to the outside there coming off of turn number 2, trying to search. He can hear the 16 coming, I guarantee it.
We have seen enough excitement for a whole 50-lapper, and we're not even to halfway point yet, Travis. And Ben Watkins is coming.
Yeah, it's been good. Cherokee has been good tonight here. Ferguson in third, Leighton Sullivan up to fourth. Kohler back to fifth. Here comes Watkins again on the outside. Got to do the opposite.
Watkins is definitely patient right now, looking to see what Joseph does. Use that lap traffic to his advantage. Joyner going to go down to the bottom, and he will get by Malone and put Beckham Malone a lap down. Eyes now on Kohler and Cowan.
The flagman going to throw his elbow out, trying to give the move-over flag to this group here in front of your race leader. No matter where Joyner goes, it's going to slow him down. Meanwhile, Ferguson has caught Watkins. We've got a battle for second as we double box here on your screen at Hunt the Front TV.
Chris Ferguson going to shift up to the high side. Going to try to work around that 16 of Ben Watkins. Here comes Fergie coming out of 2. Hits the crossover, working down the back chute. Door-to-door, wheel-to-wheel, 3 to 4. Ferguson with the upper hand. Contact.
Oh, yeah.
Contact.
And Watkins has got a problem maybe. He's going to spin in front of the field.
The 2 machine. As we are getting ready to go back to green, we are back underway.
Green flag is back in the air. Joyner, Ferguson, Sullivan, your top 3 as they race to turn 1. Sullivan's got that advantage. See if he can slide up in front of Ferguson. He will. Does Ferguson have the momentum to cross him over in turn 3?
How about that 2 of Leighton Sullivan? What a start. Use that track position to his advantage at the line. Is he going to be able to shut the door on him? Yes, move Leighton Sullivan into second.
That's a veteran move. That's from a youngster on a veteran right there. As here comes Ivy looking underneath a Kohler and Ferguson right there. That is third, fourth, and fifth on your screen.
Trent Ivy with a slider on Jordan Kohler coming out of 4. Can he make it official? Yes, Trent Ivy into 4th, and I don't think he's done yet, Travis.
Yeah, I don't think so, and there is nobody sitting down as the 2's favorites here. Local crowd going crazy for Ferguson and Ivy, trading positions back and forth. They'll trade once more. Ferguson back to 3rd, Ivy to 4th here on lap 35. Delaware double file until 5 or less laps remain. He'll fire in turn 4. Green flag is in the air. See if Ferguson or Sullivan's got anything for your race leader here in 1 and 2.
Joyner going to lead us into 1 and 2. Once again, Ferguson going to flirt. Here comes Jordan Kohler battling for a podium position in that 114.
Fergie said, thank you, Jordan. That allows me to race away from Leighton because I think Leighton was about to try to battle on the outside there. They're side by side for 3rd. Ferguson not getting away. Here comes Jordan Kohler.
Jordan Kohler out of nowhere late in this one.
So they'll work in turn 3 and 4 as they work out of turn number 4. Joyner's going to see the white flag in the air. Ferguson knows if he's got to go, he has got to go now. Joyner takes the white flag. The lap is now scored complete. They're going to race back to the checker. Down the back straightaway, Hunter Jordan bring us home.
Joseph Joyner leading us down the back chute into 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag in the air. Joseph Joyner takes the Grassy Smith Memorial. Chris Ferguson 2nd, Jordan Kohler 3rd. Ladies and gentlemen, back-to-back wins, the Flying Floridian, Joseph Joyner. Back-to-back wins with Southern Thunder. Back-to-back wins at Cherokee, coming off a month-long road trip, impressing with the Hell Tour. Man, what are you thinking right now?
That was fun. I ain't lying. Heck, I ain't been up here very much to Cherokee for last year's our first time coming, but from where I was at, that was a darn good race. Did y'all enjoy it? Man, that was awesome. A lot of fun there. Dude, give me a minute. I got to catch my breath.
We'll give Joseph a second here. You all right?
I think so, but we come up through there a little bit. I knew we fired off. It felt pretty good, and had to muscle our way by a couple of them there, especially Fergie down there in 3 and 4 a little bit. Had to lean on him a little bit there, but man, this thing was good. I ain't lying. The car was really, really good there. I could go wherever I wanted to, and I hate the 44 broke. You know, it made it a lot easier for everybody's night. I think he was fixing to drive away with all of it, but I talked to Madden there earlier, and we talked about what tires it would take to get us to the victory here, and he steered us in the right direction, I believe. So, hey, thanks to him, and you know, all the fans here coming out. This place is packed like usual, so thank you guys for coming out. We sure enjoyed it.
We talked about it up in the booth during the feature tonight. if we would have asked you back in January and we would have said, hey, Joseph, it's going to hit June and you're going to be the guy to beat at Cherokee, what would you have said?
I wouldn't have really thought that. I mean, we come up here a couple of times last year, and we're a mid-pack car, and ever since we've been coming here this year, we've got a second and 2 wins there. So this place has been good to us this year, and hopefully we can keep on keeping on and find victory every time we come up here. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I ain't lying. I had a lot of fun driving this thing tonight, and I just am thankful for it. And I thank everybody that helps us out on this deal. Kubota Genuine Parts and Kubota Tractor Corporation there for all their support. Base Racing Fuel and Trading Paints, Hunt the Front TV, everybody watching at home. Hopefully my wife's still awake and, the kids, but I miss them, man. We've been gone for a month, But I'm ready to go home. I can tell you that. I'm about to put that truck in the wind and all ass. I can tell you that. But we're ready to go home, and me and Tucker bust our ass today. For a minute, I was going to think we was going to miss hot laps, all the work we had to do today. But, everybody helps us out. TC, phone call away here tonight, and he got us steered in the right direction. He's got this thing tuned up. The Capital car, they got a good program and good folks there to deal with, and I'm tickled to death. This was an awesome win, and I'm proud to be here.
Chris Ferguson, man, you were right there a few times. A good showing for you. Another podium here at the Cherokee Chief Series. How you feeling, man?
Pretty good, man. I just congratulations to Joseph. First off, I apologize to Ben. I mean, I crossed him down the backstretch, and he was checking up for lap cars, trying to get to the bottom, and I was kind of already there. And I got on the brakes trying to stay off of him, but I think I definitely took his chance from winning away, and hate that happened. But we put together some laps at the end. That was a lot of fun.
A couple podiums now. We still have a few more races in this deal. How you feeling?
Pretty good. The Stinger race car was really fast. We kind of got the balance off a little bit in the feature. The nose was coming up, but the harder I drove at the end, the more it stayed down. And I think we found that top line in 3 and 4 about 2 laps too late. So I felt pretty good there at the end. But long story short, we'll take second. And just got to give thanks to all the fans out here tonight. Great to see this place packed, and also for Grassy Smith and Freddie Smith, great people, for racing around here in general. And thanks to all my sponsors, Spartan Transportation, Live Oak Family Dentistry, Heckles Plumbing, Spray Foam Technology, Splits, Samsung, Animal Care Clinic of Concord, Rosewood Assisted Living, Schaefer's Oil, VP Race Fuels, Fox Racing Shocks, and all my crew, my wife for the souvenir trailer, my family for all the support. And just everyone that supports us, man, it means a lot. And getting a little closer to victory lane. I would have liked to got one tonight, but congrats to Joseph.
Standing here with third place finisher Jordan Kohler. Jordan, what a night for you. You were quick in hot laps, quick in qualifying, got the heat win. Now standing up here on the podium. How you feeling, man?
Good. This is probably the best I've ever run here, so I'll definitely take it. I got to give thanks to my guys, Kenny, Bryce, especially my mom and daddy, Gracie, everybody at home watching. They busted their butts. We had a good car in the heat. Kenny had it fast, and they never give up on me. So I'm really thankful for them.
We got a couple more rounds of this Cherokee Chief deal. You think we'll see you back?
Hopefully, if I can run like this, I'll definitely come back for sure.